There's an uplifting feeling about the Seattle Mariners of late, and why not? Through the month of August, they're 8-5, but moreover, they're hitting .286, by far their best month of swinging the bat. In tonight's Game 2 of a 3-game set with the Toronto Blue Jays. The Mariners and the Blue Jays coming down from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Good evening, everybody. Dave Sims along with Mike Flowers. Good to have you with us. And swinging the bat, it's been a great theme. And the Mariners trying to keep that thing going. Mike Carp leading the way.
Mike Carp has been the hot hitter for the Mariners. And now we're starting to see him drive the baseball. See what he's done over his 15-game hitting streak. Hitting .377 over that streak. 11 runs scored. And last night, wow, has he really been swinging it. Take a look at this home run. He's going to hit it the other way, which is a good sign. Like to see hitters that are able to drive the ball the other way out of the ballpark into the Mariner bullpen. And then late in the game, Mariners down by a run. He gets a slider that just hangs off the left-hander. Another 0-2 pitch. Just a couple times we've seen him do that against lefties. It's a home run into the seats to tie the ball game. It's a Mike Carp hitting cleanup in this lineup now. That he was trying to find a place to just get in the lineup at one point.
Right.
And now he's hitting cleanup, and he's taking that job and run with it.
And he's got the longest hitting streak in Major League Baseball right now. As for the starters, couple of left-handers, Jason Vargas against Brad Mills.
And for Vargas against the Rangers, I thought he pitched well in the game. He really started to take a lot off of his fastball, used his changeup, just kept getting softer. And as everybody knows, in Arlington against that lineup, that's a tough task for anyone. But I thought Jason was up for it. He pitched well. The key again for him against the Blue Jays, a club that likes to hit the ball out of the ballpark, you have to keep the ball down and change speeds. And if Jason can do that, he should get some ground ball outs tonight.
Tell you what, he is the epitome of a smart pitcher. He's done a heck of an adjustment the last couple of games out against the Angels and the Texas Rangers. So another test here tonight. Glad you're with us, everybody. It's Mariner baseball coming your way. Game 2 against these Blue Jays. And a Mariner offense, it's alive, well, and kicking. And hopefully it continues here tonight. Mariner baseball first pitch straight ahead.
Brought to you by Banner Bank. Better ideas, better banking. By CenturyLink. Quest is now CenturyLink. Visit CenturyLink.com to learn more. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, presenting Grammy winner Johnny Lang with J.J. Gray this Friday night. For tickets, go to EmeraldQueen.com. What a fantastic night for baseball. Hiya, friends. Andrew Mentink here at the Northwest Ford Sports Desk. And the Majors home run leader Jose Bautista was contained by Safeco Field and the Mariners pitching last night. Coming up in between pitches of tonight's game, we'll check in on the competition. Curtis Granderson and Mark Teixeira to see if they were able to tie him up in the home run race. But right now we make a beeline to center field and check in with Brad and Bill.
Angie, thank you very much. Boy, you look at what the Mariners have done offensively, Bill. We all know about Mike Carp's 15-game hitting streak and counting. But how about Casper Wells? Very quietly, he's homered in 3 straight games, a right-handed power hitter here at Safeco Field.
You know, that's a big deal, and he doesn't have any problems with it. He goes out there with ease. There he took Beckett deep, and then on Sunday, more damage. I think the big thing that sticks out with this guy is he stays out over the plate. He's a good breaking ball hitter. He's a lot like Carp. Covers the plate. You hit the off speed, you're going to do well in the American League. Last night, the capper off of John Roush in the 8th inning, a game winner. And he's slugging .667 as a Mariner, and that is a big number, folks, with a team that doesn't have a whole lot of power.
I told him before the game, hey, you're not supposed to be able to hit from the right side power here at Safeco Field. It's our little secret. Don't tell anybody. Don't wake up anybody.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, 4 home runs.
He doesn't know any better.
It doesn't know anybody. 4 home runs all together for Wells. Again, 3 in the last 3 games. Let's make it 4 for 4. It's Mills and Vargas, Mariners and Jays on the way on Root Sports.
Mariner baseball, as we are pleased and proud to be coming to you from the Dave Niehaus Broadcast Center here in beautiful Safeco Field. Game 2 of a 3-game set with the Toronto Blue Jays. Welcome, everybody. The Jays and the Mariners about to tee it up right now here at Seattle, Washington. It's gorgeous. The weather's spectacular. Got to be the best in the North American continent right now. Let's take a look at the starting batting order here for the Blue Jays against Jason Vargas.
Thank you, Dave. And leading things off for the Jays, it'll be Escobar. Thames with a home run in last night's ball game. And it's Batista, 34 home runs on the year for him. Lynn, the first baseman, also with a home run last night. Encarnacion snapped a 13-game hitting streak. And it's Rasmus Lowry, Brett Lowry, brother of Danielle Lowry, hit a home run in last night's ball game. Then it's Hill and Aaron Sebia, the catcher. It's ninth. Numbers for Jason Vargas. ERA just over 4, 152 and 2/3 innings pitched for him. 98 strikeouts to 44 walks. Opponents average 258. He's given up 18 home runs this year. And Dave, that's going to be his goal tonight. Keep the ball in the ballpark.
You betcha. First pitch. Popped right side. Down the line. Just out of play for Ichiro and for Mike Carp.
Take a look at the defense behind Jason. In the outfield, it'll be Robinson and left. Gutierrez in center field. Ichiro out and right. And on the infield, Kyle Seager gets to start again at third base. Wilson and Ackley up the middle. Mike Carp, the first baseman tonight. And Miguel Olivo will do the catching.
The foul ball on Escobar. Strike one. You got Vargas. Next pitch is a ball. The very deliberate Tim McClellan calling balls and strikes.
Hang in there with him, Dave. He'll let you know eventually.
Fouled off. When you were playing, when you were in the box, you would hear him. He would let you and the catcher know. He'd maybe say,
"Oh no,
no,
no.
You'd have to figure it out too."
I'd take a pitch if it was borderline. I'd have to wait, turn around, look at him. Which way are we going with that one, Tim? Okay, here we go again.
1 and 2.
I'll say this though: veteran umpire's been through a lot, and he's one of the better ones you're going to see.
No doubt. And easily the tallest of all the umpires working today in the major leagues.
Most people remember him in the middle of the George Brett Pine Tar incident in New York, at Yankee Stadium, with the home run off of Goose Gossage.
Yes, sir. He's working at Satellite News Channel, which is now headline news when that happened. 1-2. Down to Seager. His throw across the cart for the first out. Yeah, you mentioned that Pine Tar game.
Yeah.
And when Brett came out, if you couldn't lip read prior, you did at that moment. When George comes storming out of the third base dugout at Yankee Stadium.
You know, when I saw that, he looked like he was just a crazy man coming out of there, and he was really upset, obviously. But I'll tell you this: Tim McClellan is one of the bigger umpires you're going to see.
Didn't budge.
Didn't budge. Didn't move.
It's a right field base hit. One hop to Ichiro. Eric Thames last night, first pitch he saw, 2-run homer. That rookie doesn't waste too much time.
Take a look at the base hit. It's going to be a pitch middle of the plate, 81 miles an hour. He gets a changeup.
That brings up their all-world right fielder Jose Bautista. 1 for 7 career against Vargas, and yes, it was a home run. Deep drive, left field. Foul ball. Bautista, 34 home runs, one ahead of Granderson. That leads the American League. Tied for second in runs scored with 85. Count even at 1-1. Third time Vargas is facing these Blue Jays this season. He's 1-0 with 2.80 ERA. Got a no decision back on the 13th of April. And an 11-6 loss. He got bombed in 3 innings up in Toronto in July. 3-1 to Bautista. On deck hitters Adam Lind. His teams combined for 6 home runs last night, 3 each. 3-1 pitch. And he takes it for ball 4. Early trouble here for Vargas. 1 out, 2 on. That'll bring up Adam Lind. He was one of the guys that homered last night. Thames, Lind, and Laurie.
I think the good news of that last at bat, all the pitches are down. And that's where you like to see Jason Vargas. Pitching down in the zone. He'll make the adjustment and come up from there a little bit if he has to get a strike. But if he's going to make his mistakes or miss, you want him to miss down.
Lind 1 for 5 career against Vargas. Mariners double play depth. Pretty good year for Adam Lind. 21 homers, 68 runs batted in. Second on the club to Bautista in homers. That's a strike 2 call. One out, 2 on. Broken bat. Vargas misses it. Ackley's got to play to first for the second out.
Tough play for Vargas. It looked like the barrel of the bat was going by him as he tried to backhand it. Able to get in Lynn's kitchen. Just saw the bat off right at the handle. Take a look at it. You can see the barrel go by him as he tries to backhand it. I don't think he would have had any other play but to go to first. Well, that'll distract you a little bit.
Sure would. Edwin Encarnacion DHing tonight. Strike 1. Right hand go up. I thought it was a strike. It was a ball. 2-0 now.
So did I.
Right there. Hold that hand down like
I
that.
thought he called it a strike. I'm like, wow, he got a high strike, top of the strike zone. Good for him. No, that's a ball.
Wow. So it's 2-0. (3-0) now. Then Encarnacion. Colby Rasmus is on deck.
He's being careful with Edwin. Edwin's been a hot hitter over his last 17 games, hitting .385, has his average up to .284, and you have the left-handed hitter Rasmus on deck. First base open.
Encarnacion. He's aboard. Well, here's the guy that Vargas wants to get. The guy he has to get with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Rasmus coming over from the Cardinals since he's joined Toronto, hitting .222 with 1 homer and 5 runs batted in. .246, 11 and 40 over at St. Louis. Vargas trying to get out of a jam. 1-1.
Throwing a lot of pitches here in the first. 21 pitches now for Jason. Just 10 strikes, 11 balls.
One pitch to Rasmus.
There's a good changeup. 78 miles an hour.
Looks like he's picking up the pattern he established last week in Texas.
Staying really soft. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea when you have a bunch of free swingers and guys trying to do damage. Just take more off of it.
Well, I thought that was a fabulous game he threw on getaway day last week in Texas to get a win. 1-2 here to Rasmus. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Misses that one. 2-2. Vargas is ready. 2-2. Well hit to the gap. A lot of people running. Thames scores. Bautista scores. Encarnacion coming around. Scores. A bases clearing double by Colby Rasmus. 3-0 Toronto. So he wanted to get Rasmus heading 2-2 and couldn't put him away.
And he ended up making a mistake. Olivo wanted to go inside. You can see him set up right under the hands, but he leaves the pitch right in the middle of the plate. Just drilled it into right center field.
So early explosiveness here in this game, just like last night. 2-run homer by Thames made it 2-0. Mariners responded with 3 in the bottom of the second. And here we are, 3 spot on the board already for Toronto. Rookie Brett Lowry. And looks at a strike. Home run last night on a 1-0 pitch in his second at bat. Pretty good hack there, 1-2. Fourth highest scoring team in the league, the Toronto Blue Jays. So 2 the count. John Farrell in his first year as manager of the Blue Jays, coming over from the Red Sox, pitching coach over there for a few years. And on the money, base hit. That'll score Rasmus easily. 4-0 as Laurie will hold with an RBI single. It's his 9th RBI. Young man from British Columbia. Got a lot of fans here. A lot of Blue Jay fans have come down from Canada. Carl Willis out for a quick chat.
Pitch that's down in the zone, probably down out of the strike zone. Like another changeup. Vargas trying to get him to roll over on that pitch, and he's able to keep his hands back and fight it through it. Hit it hard back up the middle.
The game started well enough. Escobar grounded out the third, but then a Thames base hit to right. Bautista walked in a 3-1. Lind on a ground out got it to second and third. The intentional walk to Encarnacion loaded him up, and then Rasmus clears the bases with a double, and now Laurie with a single. 8th man to the plate, second baseman Aaron Hill. Hill 1 for 4 last night. Deep drive, left field. Bye-bye. Two-run homer. They are just teeing off on Jason Vargas. Blue Jays 5th in home runs in the American League. They have put up a 6th spot and a couple of heartbeats here.
Another pitch. It's down in the zone, bottom of the strike zone, but it's centered on the plate. No doubt about that one. Hammered in the back of the Blue Jays bullpen.
9th hitter, JP Arancibia, the catcher. He's got some pop with 19. As you look at Hill, that's his 6th home run. Gives him RBIs 42 and 43.
In the meantime, 33 pitches now for Jason Vargas. Nothing has gone well in this first inning.
0-2 to Arancibia.
Aaron Lappy, Loose in the Mariner pen.
Two balls, two strikes. Aaron Hill, boy, he launched into that one 371 feet for that home run. 2-2. Aaron Seabian, fly ball. Coming in is Gutierrez, long run, makes the catch. 9 men to the plate. Mariners in a 6-0 hole. And they've been swinging the bat here in August at 286 clip. They're going to amp it up, have to amp it up here tonight. Here in Seattle with the sun starting to set. Take a look at the Mariner batting order.
Well, the Mariners leading things off. It'll be Ichiro. Franklin Goodyear has been swinging the bat well lately. That's a good sign. He'll move up and hit second. And Zachary Karp, 15-game hitting streak for him. Casper Wells, game-winning home run, the DH tonight, hitting fifth. Olivo Robinson with 3 hits in last night's game. Bennett Seeger. And the veteran, Jack Wilson, hits ninth. Look at the numbers for Brad Mills, a 6.46 ERA, only 15 in the third innings pitched for him, but 8 walks, 15 strikeouts. Opponents average 250. He's given up a couple of home runs.
Fastball, changeup, flip a curve up there, 85 to 87. Brad Mills, an Arizonian, out of Mesa, lives in Tucson.
He is right over the top, isn't he?
And Ichiro 0-2. His first start against the Mariners, he's thrown 1 inning in his career against Seattle.
Talking about the Mariners, they have a number of guys that have been swinging the bats well. And after a 6th spot in the first, they have a lot of game to try to work their way back into it. The big key is going to be shutting down the Blue Jays the rest of the way.
Third baseman Laurie will take care of that. Ichiro's retired. That's a big help. Plenty of time, though. That's the good news.
We'll take a look at the delivery from Mills. Straight over the top. Has a changeup grip in his hand. There you go. Circle change. The teacher will pop it up to third.
Here's Gutierrez with Chris Chambliss, hitting coach, thrilled that now there is some positive results. He said before the hits started falling in, he had had some good at bats, but now getting a lot of reaping some rewards with some base hits. Up in the 2-hole now. He's at 223 starting tonight.
I think a lot of people would like to see Franklin finish strong here the last month and a half of the season.
Still think there, and there's some great center fielders in the American League. Edwin Jackson made some sick catches a couple of nights ago, but I still think this guy's the best in center field.
I would agree.
Edwin Jackson with Detroit. Dave Niehaus put that on him, and it's quite accurate. Deep drive, but going foul. So Mills in just his 4th start of the season. Big ERA at 6.46. Mariners trying to capitalize here. Try to get something going in the first. 6 runs on 4 hits by Toronto in the top half of the first. Swing and miss. There's that changeup. Strikeout. Out number 2. There's Dustin Ackley. Ackley 0 for 4 last night.
Look at his delivery. I would think right-handers pick him up early. Topping out at 88 miles an hour. That was his changeup at 77. Also mix in a curveball.
Mills a 4th-round pick, June 07 first-year draft. First taste of the bigs in 09, 2 games, 0-1. Last year, 7 games, went 1-0. Another strike to Ackley, 2-2. Fooled Ackley big time on that. Mills goes 1-2-3 in the first. We've got a gorgeous night here. Center field folks in the bleachers, they're loving it right now. Get that last bit of sunshine. Jake Buhner's going to join us when we get back. That sign in the ballpark. I like it. Well done, folks. Maybe we can get some fries down to Idaho road trip. The kids earned this prize. I like it. Did their chores. Can only get better with rally fries. I'll steal signs for John. That's like great. It. That's great. Blue Jays accused of having somebody stealing signs from straightaway center field in their home games most recently. Jay Buhner joins us. What do you say, Chopper? How are you?
Well, I'll tell you what, the way they swung at that first inning, somebody's relaying signs from the bullpen.
Oh, that was
What do you think, Michael?
I think sometimes
They didn't miss very many, did they?
No, and unfortunately for Jason, too many balls were centered in the middle of the plate. And when you have a good hitting club, which the Jays are, you're going to pay for it. So hopefully right now, I mean, all you can do is hope that he rebounds and he holds it right where it's at and gives the guy a chance to get back in the game.
Well, they're going to score some runs. You know that. The M's are.
I like the Mariners in the month of August hitting 286, far and away the best month.
Well, thanks to Mr. Carp, your pick to click. That's definitely helped. 17 ribbies in the month of August already, and we still got, what, halfway through?
I think I've picked him 12 straight days.
Yeah, you're smart, man.
Ride it. Doing all right.
Ride it.
Good call.
Ride it. I love it.
What was your longest hitting streak? Do you remember?
I think maybe 2 games. I don't know.
Nice
I really
job.
don't.
Nice job.
I don't know. I think I had a 12-game hitting streak. That was about it. How about you?
It was either 18 or 19.
Oh, I'm impressed. Topper. Thanks.
So would you
just keep thumbing it in the right, man? Let it get deep, hit it off the thumb.
Throw the handle.
That's it.
Hey, it works, right? Sometimes that's all it takes. Take what they give you.
That's it. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. And that's what Jason's got to do tonight. Is get that cutter going, start saw blading some more of these guys, keep them from diving on him.
Well, the big one was Rasmus. He has Rasmus in a 2-2 count. Olivo set up inside, in under his hands, almost off the plate.
Tailed out over the plate.
And it ended up in the middle of the plate, and that kind of started it with a gapper, cleared the bases.
And unfortunately, lefties have a tendency to do that against lefties.
Another well-hit ball back up through the middle. Yunel Escobar. 5th hit for Toronto.
And again, middle of the plate.
It was on a 3-2 offering. Here's Ricky Eric Thames again. He'll stand in. He got a base hit to right. This kid first pitch last night hit a bullet for a home run.
They got quite a few guys in their lineup that are pretty hot right now. Lowry swinging a pretty hot stick.
Ball 1 to Thames.
Or Lowry. Good looking player.
Yeah, they got a bunch. Thames out of Santa Clara. Lives in San Jose, California. Some pretty good numbers working his way through minor league system. 286, 313, and 288. Seager giving chase, running out of room. Kind of very good pictures being provided by the fellas downstairs, guys and girls. Great venue here at Safeco Field. What do you remember about your hitting streak? I mean, after it got going, did you start just repeating everything during the course of your day, or did you change stuff up?
Oh, the ball you just seem to pick the ball up out of the pitcher's hand for whatever reason.
Chance for 2. Jack Wilson. Thames can run. They just got him nicely turned. 4-6-3.
And when you're going hot, you just have a tendency to keep things simple, you know? It's usually the key.
Nice 2-hopper for Ackley. It's like Escobar. No, he doesn't get near Jack. Jack gets rid of it quickly.
Worked in it by Carp. Here's Bautista.
Ooh.
Seems to me when you get into those hitting streaks, Jay, for me, I know it was more just the game slowing down.
Yeah.
And I always marveled at guys that could do that consistently. It's just so difficult to stay in that zone for a long period of time.
Bautista rifles one foul.
You just have a tendency to really trust your eyes and be able to slow things down and just. I mean, remember Barry Bonds? I remember him taking pitches as like he knew what was coming for him. Like the ball went even out of the pitcher's hand, he was already taking it as a ball. So
right.
Guys just have
Edgar can get like that too.
I mean, they just lock right into that release point, and for whatever reason, they're just trusting their eyes and they're confident and they stay within themselves and don't try to do too much and take what the pitcher gives them.
1-2 to Bautista. Down low, 2-2.
That didn't happen very often with Musselin.
Oh, mine either.
I was like, man, you think it's
easy? It was
easy?
A battle, man.
It ain't that easy. I can't tell you how many times I've told Gary, is it that easy? Seriously. Well, when you got a swing like that, I guess it is.
2-2.
Doesn't want him to get extended, does he?
Bautista walked in a 3-1 pitch his first time. Payoff pitch. It's aboard again via the walk. 3 walks issued by Vargas. We're in the second inning. This walk coming with 2 outs tomorrow. Safeco Insurance Grand Slam Family Package night. Mariners and Blue Jays wrap up this series. Fantastic package now. $14 per person for groups of 4 to 12. You're going to get a hot dog, a Pepsi, and a ticket to the game. So take advantage. Go to mariners.com/specials. Here's Adam Lind. Ball 1. There's a strike. 1-1.
55 pitches already for Vargas. He's going to need a couple quick innings, isn't he?
Like 4 of them.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I didn't think Michael Pineda was sharp at all last night, but margin of error. I mean, like Jason, 86, 87 miles an hour.
If you don't have location, you're toast.
Yeah, he's not going to have much of a chance if he's in the middle of the plate. Michael can get away with a little bit more because he's 97 miles an hour.
And he's right on top of you when he lets go.
Ackley flips to Wilson to get the force from Bautista, and that'll do it. For the Blue Jays, second coming up for the Mariners. Cut Wells and Oliva, 4, 5, and 6 here at Safeco Field.
The bottom of the second inning. Meantime, the Royals taking on the Yankees in the 4th inning. Robinson Cano taking an 11-pitch at bat before going deep to right center field. The 3-run shot gave the Yankees the lead. Right now the score 9-7. It's our Sterling Savings Bank score. Back upstairs to David Mike. He's still got Jay with you, right, guys?
Absolutely, Angie. Thank you. Yankees in a slugfest with Kansas City. Here's Mike Cart, hottest Mariner of them all. 7 for 16 his last 16, and he's got a 15-game hitting streak, best in the majors.
You look at those numbers: 18 RBIs over the 15 games. Club playing 3 games over 500 during that streak, and a little bit of offense, Jay, always helps, doesn't it?
2-1. 2-1 to Carp. It's the last time he saw a guy kind of left-hander coming straight over the top like this.
Langston did, didn't he? Yeah.
Doing 2 to Carp.
Oh,
that got his attention.
One of the things that Mike has done well is hit left-handers, and it's because he stays on the breaking ball. And Mills straighten him up a little bit, see if he can open up the outside corner.
15-game hitting streak for Carp.
Like it. Stick your nose back in there and get after it.
Payoff pitch. Carp putting up a good fight.
A lot of fastballs up in the zone. Mills coming in, ERA over 6. I bet you that's where his issues are. Look, when you come over the top like that, it's tough to get the ball down. We mentioned Langston. He always threw that high fastball to set up his curveball.
And then he had that split, too, from over the top, that little cutter on your back foot.
Carp earns a leadoff walk here in the 2nd inning.
You got a 6-0 lead. You better attack the strike zone.
There's Casper Wells. Ball club is 9-6 since his arrival. He's got 3 homers in his last 3 games. What a big one he hit last night. Turned out to be the game winner. Carp homered off for Trevor Miller, who was subsequently cut today by the Blue Jays. John Roush, who gave up the home run to Wells, appendicitis attack, hospitalized.
Really?
Yeah.
Stay hot.
I thought the home run that Wells hit last night was impressive.
It's a good pitch.
It was a good pitch, and he stayed with it. Didn't pull off of the pitch at all.
Ball was down, stayed through, nice extension through the ball, jumped out. Another guy's making the most of his opportunity.
Hey, there's some of them out there. I mean, there's going to be jobs that are open, and you're auditioning now for Eric Wedge. Yeah.
Going into spring training, it sure would be nice to know that left field is your job, or at least you're in the hunt for it.
Very much so.
Instead of doing the old up and down shuttle.
Popped up. Aaron Sebia may have a play. He doesn't.
Over the top of Kevin Crimmin down there.
Happy birthday, Kevin Crimmin. There he is.
Thought maybe he would dive for it.
Our radio producer engineer celebrating his birthday today. Way to go, Colonel.
In the front row.
Hey, he said he had the good seats for tonight.
It's good to be the
Beautiful
king.
family there. Outside to Wells, 1-2. Wells here with the Mariners hitting .359 with 4 homers and 10 RBI. Leans on this one. Deep left field.
There's 5.
Into the bullpen. A home run for Casper Wells. 4 games, 4 homers, and the Mariners on the board at 6-2.
I know who your pick to click tomorrow is, Michael. It's early, though. It's early.
What a screamer that one was.
A little deja vu swing right there.
Well, this just goes right to what you were talking about, Jay. A guy getting an opportunity in Detroit, an extra outfielder playing sparingly, and this is just a hanger right in the middle of the plate.
That's a quick swing right there.
It's a short swing, isn't it?
Hands stay inside the ball and just a little flicker with the wrists. And you're right, it jumped off that bat. I love that crispy sound. Bet he likes it too. Chef Jay must be cooking up good down there in that locker room.
Levo gets It's into one. Deep left center.
Go, ball. Oh, sorry.
Miguel Olivo.
Yes, the flicker. I like it.
But just like you talked about, Mike, leave a couple of balls up. He can pay for it.
You come over the top at 88 miles an hour. He's having a tough time getting the ball down. Mariners making him pay for it. And that's a pitch center cut. And that's a long ways to hit it out there to the pen, by the way.
No doubt.
Miguel Olivo is 15th home run, 50th RBI.
Take a look at it.
Oh, all
center,
over it.
yeah, center cut. You see the tracer, that pitch right in the middle of the plate and hammered out to the pen. By the way, Jays picked to click Miguel Olivo.
411 feet. Here's Trayvon Robinson batting right-handed for the first time here at home.
I like it. A little back-to-back. That's solid.
About 2 nights in a row of back-to-back Mariner home runs.
Time for this boy to go to work. Better start getting the ball down.
Everything up. Take advantage of it.
Ooh. Soft line drive for the first out. So a 6-3 ball game.
I like it. The boys are bringing a little attitude. We ain't going to roll over and play dead for you.
Came from behind last night to win a ball game, and we were talking about a lot of game left for them to try to work with. And you have an inexperienced pitcher in Brad Mills. And all of a sudden you have a ball game again.
Toronto's seen this movie before. Remember first time in, I believe it was game 1. Mariners are down 7-0, come back to win. Luis Rodriguez. Matter of fact, I think you were here that night,
right.
Jay.
That's right.
Luis Rodriguez got one at the right center field gap. $1 million smile from Miguel Olivo, increasing his team home run and RBI lead.
Love the way he plays the game, man. He's a leader in that clubhouse. Knows when to pat a guy on the back, when to kick him in the butt. Gotta like that.
2-0 to Kyle Seager. Aaron Seabier going out for a shot. You can understand if Mills was a little rattled, giving up a 2-run homer and a Olivo solo shot. Both of them got blistered.
The last pitch was not a bad pitch, though. Make him earn it. I like it. Young pitcher out there.
Now giving up 4 home runs, John Farrell. Pitcher in his day. Watching the bumpy road of youth for Mills. A 4-pitch walk to Seager, his second walk of the inning and the game. Bruce Walton, the pitching coach, going out for quick check for each home run hit by a Mariners player. Alaska Airlines donates 10,000 miles to our Make-A-Wish Home Runs for Wishes program. You can donate your own miles to Make-A-Wish at alaskaair.com. Let's go, Jack. Got Mariner power, huh? 3 home runs last night, 2 home runs tonight. We're only in the 2nd inning.
Look at Mills coming into the game. He only pitched 15 2/3 innings, but he had 8 walks. So you feel like if you're a little bit patient, you should get into some good counts. And it's not necessarily the walks that are going to hurt him. It's the fact that these guys have a chance to get into 2-0 counts, 3-1 count. And he looks like he wants to throw his fastball in those counts, a young pitcher.
I like the fact the guys in the middle of the order know he's got a 6-0 lead, so they're going up there hacking.
Smart, right?
They're going to get a heater, and they're not going to miss it. Next thing you know, look at it, 6-3 now.
There's Jack Wilson. Takes a strike. Boy, he went the full Monty, didn't he?
There's my pass right there.
Come on, get into it.
Lefty tickets. Boy, those fries must be awfully good.
You know it.
Oh, my.
Jack Wilson coming off a nice night last night. 2 for 3 with an RBI. Middle of a double play. And he was in the middle of a double play in the top half of the 2nd. Done a nice job at shortstop, filling in for injured Brendan Ryan.
He can pick it, man. I think he's probably, in my opinion, made the top play this year. That play at second base when he went across and threw from out in left field. That was
down in Texas early on in the year.
That was unbelievable.
First trip to Texas. Yep.
Had a position that it was new to him. He wasn't very comfortable with
it. Not at all.
Man.
Still 0-2. Sixth hitter to the plate here for the Mariners in the second inning. Go get that stamper that says Slugfest and put it right on this game.
I like it. I love the home run. Keep hitting them.
First base coach Brumley and Brian Runge having a conversation. I'm sure Brum wants him to clean that up a little bit. Mills is borderline.
Still 0-2.
Good 0-2 hack right there.
Playing Jack Wilson shallow and shaded towards right center. He's got a 0-2 count. Wells has hit a 2-run homer. Olivo's hit a solo shot. Seager holds it first. Foul ball off of Jack's foot.
Got him right on the toe.
It's a good shot right there of his hands. He was out in front a little bit, but he was able to stop his hands and still stay loaded a little bit. Fight it off. Live another day.
Wilson trying to keep this inning going here. That was another one straight foul. Seager with his lead at first. Tracking is Thames, and he's able to make the catch. There'll be 2 outs. Tapio and Nitro coming up. The annual Boeing Salute the Kids Day. It's coming up on the 28th of August. That's a Sunday when the Mariners and the White Sox get together at 1:10 p.m. All kids 14 and under take home a Felix Hernandez t-shirt, plus youngsters 6 to 14. You can enter at any Mariners team store for honorary ballpark jobs that day. Get your tickets to Salute the Kids Day. Go to mariners.com/tickets. Seager the runner at first. Ichiro bouncing ball to the second baseman Aaron Hill, throws him out. That'll do it for the Mariners. Good inning though. 2-run homer by Wells, his 4th in 4 games. Olivo goes back to back. Mariners back in this ball game 6-3. A little bit of a comeback for the Mariners to get back in this game with a 3-run spot in the second inning. 6-3 ball game now. So we start the third. Edwin Encarnacion, Colby Rasmus, Brett Laurie.
I like your thinking. Comeback. I like that word.
Absolutely. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, Jay Buhner with us tonight. Well, we've seen some power ball for 2 innings, huh? It continues. A gapper by Encarnacion all the way to the fence. He's in at second with a double. Second time he's been on. First time was on a walk. That's his 30th double. That's a team leader. Time for AT&T trivia question. Which total is higher? Today's the day that Babe Ruth died in 1948 at age 53. Elvis died in 1977 at age 42. Babe Ruth's Major League home run totals, or Elvis Presley's songs that he recorded. Babe hit 714. I'm going with B, Elvis.
With all the movies he did, man.
This one popped up. Playable for Jack Wilson. 1 out.
Still, I'm going to go with Babe. That's a lot of them. I mean,
Elvis,
I know Elvis is the king, but come on.
Don't forget, he did a lot of religious recordings, too. He did many a religious album.
I'm sticking.
All right.
714 songs. Well, that's a lot.
I agree. I'm hearing you, but I'm still, and I don't know it for a fact. I don't know it for a fact, but I just my gut is telling me that it's Elvis. Thank you very much.
My gut's telling me I'm hungry. I need something to eat up here. Come on. Don't they give you guys anything to eat up here?
No, that's over on the radio
You
side.
guys are big shots,
no,
man.
That's
Come
Rick,
on.
That's Rick Riz on the radio side.
Yeah.
Ricky is
Well, whistle at Kev. He's in the diamond seats. He's getting all sorts of free stuff down there.
Brett Laurie.
This
He
kid,
takes a healthy
he don't
cut.
get cheated, does he?
No, he does not.
I like his first at bat. Got a base hit, and he was halfway to second base and threw on the brakes. You got to like that in young kids. Play the game the way the game's supposed to be played, man.
A lot of Canadian fans here for this young man from British Columbia. So Encarnacion at second, leadoff double. That's 6 hits for Toronto. Lowry from just across the border. Langley, British Columbia, just across the border from Linden. All 2 strikes. Brian Butterfield, third base coach.
Butters, that was one of my coaches when I
the
first
Yankees.
came up.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
the
Yankees, me
Yankees,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great guy. Great baseball guy.
Remember last time they were here, he almost got hit. He's staying way foul, deep and foul. Somebody must have made a really good catch from our head. Let's see. Hey, nice job,
Wow.
Alan Ashby. Way to go, Ash. Former catcher. with
Show
Houston.
off. and he's still framed. Notice how he still framed it?
Yeah, right.
He kinda
Good call. Ackley charging.
Look at that kid run.
Throws him out.
Like it.
2 outs. Good hustle. Moving to third is Encarnacion. You're right, he framed it. He's a good catcher. And so is Buck Martinez.
Houston Astros.
Yeah, with for Ash.
Played with Jose Cruz. We had a Jose Cruz club in my high school, my senior.
That's right. You're from Texas, sure.
Yes, sir.
If one comes up here, I'll just wait for it to stop rolling around and
Amen,
take it out.
pal. That's
I'm
exactly
not
right.
afraid of anything.
I'm with them.
I'm out.
I'm taking.
He gone.
Aaron Hill, 2 run homers last time up here. I might take the Euchre method. Uke, how'd you stop a knuckleball? Wait till it gets to the backstop and it stops rolling.
That's it. It's a funny man.
Oh, unbelievable. Glad Uke and the boys are having some success in Milwaukee this year. Two-0 here to Hill. Hit a 6th home run. Picked up his 43rd RBI. Fouls one off.
First time Lou came to me and asked me if I could play left field, and of course I lied and said yes.
Right.
So I go to Jay before the game and I said, Jay, you have any advice for me? I ain't never been out there. He goes, yeah. Put the wall on your back. If it's over your head, you ain't getting it anyways. So that's what I did. My heels were on the warning track the entire game.
Pretty easy that way, isn't it?
It wasn't bad.
Keep it in front.
With the wall at your back, I like it. 3-1 to Hill.
You pretty much played everywhere. What position didn't you play?
I didn't play center field.
And you didn't pitch.
Shocker with my speed. You would have thought I'd have an opportunity to do that. I didn't pitch, and I didn't play second base.
It's pretty good.
Not bad.
You could have pitched. You had a cannon. You could have got a mop-up role.
Might have been able to mix in an inning. And
why not?
that would have been the end of it, though. Surgery, you get that scheduled.
Big pitch from Vargas, and this one fouled away.
I know it's something about going out and trying to do something different that you're not accustomed to doing, being a creature of habit. I remember the couple of games I played at first base, I've never been so sore in my life. And you get out of your element a little bit. You kind of get caught up in the moment and the adrenaline going, and the next thing you know, the next day, you definitely pay the price. Sure is fun while it lasts.
Here comes a 3-2 to Hill. Runner at third.
Should have had you show up to spring training with me, catchers and pitchers, and put the gear on.
Yeah, I want to go down an extra 2 weeks early and get even sore.
Do that.
No, thanks. Nope, I didn't know how to put down the right finger. That was one position I never played.
75th pitch coming up. Payoff. Swing. This big strikeout. So after a leadoff double, no harm done as we take a look at sunset over the Olympics. It's a 6-3 Toronto lead as we head to the home third. To the bottom of the third inning here at Safeco Field. Gutierrez, Ackley, and Karp coming up. Gutierrez will lead it off. Struck out on a 2-2 pitch his first time up. A couple home runs. Second night in a row the Mariners have gone back-to-back home runs. Wells and Olivo tonight. That was in the second. Brad Mills over the top left-hander. Giving up 3 runs on 2 hits. Rough first inning for Jason Vargas, giving up 6 runs on 4 hits, but since then, the last 2 innings, no runs, 2 hits given up.
I thought that was a solid effort last inning. He gives up a leadoff double. Not to give up another run.
Shutter.
Yeah. Have to keep the score where it's at. Give you guys a chance. They cut the deficit in half so far for him.
Two to Franklin.
One thing's for sure, you know he wants the ball. That's the great thing about him. So he settles in. He'll stretch it out. Be a nice challenge for him. See if he can get the 7.
1-2 to Goody. Popped it up. Lynn giving chase along with Aaron Sebia. Little pretty one. First baseball game. Comfortable night. Can't beat it. One and 2 to Gutierrez. Now it's 3 strikeout for Mills. One down. AT&T trivia question. Let's revisit, shall we? What's the higher total? Babe Ruth's homers or Elvis's songs that he recorded? I went with Elvis.
Close.
Fans went with me. The guys went with Babe Ruth. Survey says Babe Ruth by 3. How about that?
By 3.
Had it all the way.
Told you he recorded a lot.
Huh. Who'd have thunk?
I still thought it was going to be more than the 714. Dustin Ackley. Only the Beatles have sold more records worldwide than Tesla. Liner into left field. Base hit for Ackley. Thames gets it back in. A 1-out base runner. No advancement here as that ball gets away. Nice job by Ackley. Pick up a base hit.
Dustin has shown the ability to use all the fields. Not just a pull header. He'll spray it around. That's why he has his average anywhere from 290 to 300 consistently since he's been called up.
Likes those gaps, doesn't he?
He does.
Gap.
Well, he's done a good job.
5 triples.
Right.
Yeah.
He's gone opposite field. We were talking about this before the game. Ackley, Karp, and Robinson, when he's a left-hand hitter, they've all done a great job shooting up.
Watch yourself.
Bullet up the middle. Oh, man, Mike Karp. Hitting streak to 16. Did he barrel out or what?
Almost another Justin Smoke right there.
Boy, I don't know if he can hit a ball any harder. That was something. 16-game hitting streak. He's so dialed in.
He takes a hack, but when you're going as good as he is, his balance is really good, isn't it?
Oh, it is. He just looks squishy.
Yeah.
Lefties up there for whatever reason always look like they're on everything anyway, but he's not missing.
Well, here's Wells with a couple of men on a 1-2 count. He hit a 2-run homer to deep left center field into the bullpen last time up. Then Olivo followed with one as well. So Wells at the plate representing the tying run. How about Wells last time up? 3 games, 3 homers. Now 4 games, 4 homers. No doubt about it. Casper Wells really swinging the bat here for the Mariners. That's his 9th home run on the season.
He's got a little Aaron Rollins in it, doesn't he?
Popped up. Shortstop takes it. Escobar. Infield fly roll in effect. 2 outs. 2 outs, 2 on. Larry Hernandez, that legend, it continues to grow, and now it's grown into its own 7-inch bobblehead. Saturday, August 27th, Mariners and White Sox will be playing. First 20,000 fans
classic.
get to take home a one-of-a-kind Larry Hernandez bobblehead. It's thanks to Root Sports. Get your tickets at mariners.com/tickets.
That's a great commercial, too.
Isn't it?
He does a good job.
Good campaign. 2 outs, 2 on for Olivo.
Is that Copacino again behind all that? It is. They do.
Probably.
They do a great job. Great group of guys.
15th homer, 50th RBI for Miguel, his last time up. He's coming right on the heels of Wells' home run. Full extension, hey? Traveled a long ways out into the pen.
There's somebody's beer out there in the beer garden.
It's a casualty. 2 nights in a row now for the Mariners with back-to-back home runs.
Turn him loose, huh, Jay?
Absolutely. Tie this thing up right here.
Yep.
I like it. 3-1. Last time the Mariners had 2 days of back-to-back home runs. May 13 and 14 of 05. Richie Sexton and Raul Ibanez.
Always like that 3-0 free swing, man. What the heck? Dial it in. Come to
Why
Papa.
not?
Come to Pop, especially on the lefty.
3-1 Olivo. 2 out, 2 on. There's a strike. Makes it a full count.
Pitch right there. Cambio.
And here Tim McClellan's at strike. So Ackley and Carp are the runners. They'll be on the move.
See Carp carrying the mail right here from first.
3-2. Up high, bases loaded. First walk for Olivo since June 26th. It's the 3rd walk issued tonight by Mills, and they are loaded up for Trayvon Robinson in his second at bat as a right-hand hitter here at Safeco Field. He represents the lead run at the plate.
Trayvon lined out to the pitcher his first time up. 3 hits for him last night.
It's a strike.
Mike, he's up to 250 now. Slowly climbing it up.
Yep, started the game at 259.
It's nice to know when you're going to be out there every day and get a chance to play, isn't it?
Makes a big difference.
Oh, heck yeah.
0-1 to Robinson, bases loaded.
Get
to left field. Thames coming on, can't get it. Ackley scores. Carp right behind him. Trayvon Robinson.
Nice.
2-run single, and it's a 6-5 ball game.
Thing of beauty right there.
Couple RBIs for Trayvon gets him up to 4 on the season.
Looks like it gets in on his hands a little bit. But he fights it off and dumps it into left field to pick up a couple of RBIs and gets the Mariners within a run.
Olivo down to second. So now you got Robinson at first, Olivo at second, Kyle Seager the hitter. He walked on 4 pitches his first time.
Yeah, that's a ball game.
Both teams have seen the bottom half of their order drive in all the runs. Tying run at second, lead run at first. 0-2 here to Seager.
65 pitches now for Mills, and nobody throwing in the Blue Jays bullpen.
Going 2 to Seager with a couple of men on. Mariners down a run. Pitch. Slapped in the left. Thames towards the line. Got a good jump. Can't get it. Base hit. Tie scores. Olivo comes home. Robinson just gets into third. Into second goes Seager. The Mariners have battled back from down 6-0 to tie it at 6-6 here in the third. RBI for Seager. It's his first as a big leaguer.
Has a couple of strikes on him and just fights his pitch off down the line. It looked like Thames had a chance to catch it as he comes diving in. A couple of outs, all the runners moving.
Tell you what, he does a nice job of smothering this thing so it doesn't get by him.
East 7 will get Seager into second base. We said Toronto's seen this before here in this building. First time in, down 7-0. Wound up losing on a Luis Rodriguez base hit in the 9th.
Well, that got some action in the bullpen.
They get Perry up throwing quickly. Luis Perez, tie ball game. Lead run at third. Here's Jack Wilson. Wilson has been aggressive, hit a good at bat. First time in the second inning. Flied out to left, but he fouled about 4 pitches straight back.
Both clubs with 6 hits and 6 runs.
How about that?
That's the other thing that's made a difference for the Mariners. The extra base hits that they've been getting. They went through a long stretch where on 6 hits they were lucky to get a run.
Station to station.
Station to station. They had to bunch their hits together, but extra base hits make a huge difference. And over the last week and a half, they've gotten their share of them.
We mentioned hitting 286 in the month of August coming into tonight.
Just aggressive.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're up there hacking.
Something that Eric Webb and Chris Chambliss have been talking about. Look to do some damage.
Exactly.
Go through it, find a pitch that you like, and then turn it loose.
Go up there and hit with an attitude, man.
Right. And if you get that fastball, you talk about it all the time, Mike, and so does Wedge. Get a fastball, you got to do something with it. What was it? The Holland kid threw fastballs like crazy here last time Texas was in. That will be smothered by Encarnacion. Flips over and gets him. Jack Wilson really angry with himself. He wanted a base hit. But a good inning for the Mariners. They get 3 on the board. 2 from Trayvon Robinson and Kyle Seager's first big league RBI. After 3, it's tied at 6-6. down a half a dozen. They tied it. Right now, let's take a look at the Mariners calendar. It's being brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Wrap up this series and the season series with Toronto tomorrow. Day off. It'll be a travel day to Tampa Bay. Go to Tampa St. Pete. And then 4 games in Cleveland before we come home to wrap up the month with the White Sox and the Angels.
It's a short little flight down to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, sure it is.
It wouldn't be right if we didn't go to Cleveland late in the season and have a day-night doubleheader.
Yeah, stay hot.
Yeah.
I share your excitement.
How does that always work?
I share your excitement, Mike. 1-0 the count here to J.P. Arancibia, the catcher, out of the 9-hole. How about Jason Vargas? Snowed under the first inning. Now he's back in the game.
If he can stay out there for a couple more innings, he might get a win.
Vulture. He's going to vulture a win.
Whatever it takes, right? He's behind, though, 3-0 to Arancibia. J.P. flat out to center his first time.
It's nice to know now, tail of 2 seasons, it seems like, to know that you're going to get some run support now.
Oh. Then it's got to be, I mean, for the whole club. We're never out of it, you know?
Yeah. Now, if you do make a mistake, you still got a chance.
That's all I ask. As you look at Escobar, the on-deck hitter. 3-2 now to Arancibia. Arancibia, Escobar, and Thames here in the 4th. Vargas with 1 strikeout. He's walked 3. Struck him out. Arancibia is gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now for Vargas. 1 out here in the 4th. Top of the order, Yunel Escobar, the shortstop, already his 3rd at bat. We're in the 4th inning. Toronto in the first inning sent 9 men to the plate, got 6 runs on 4 hits. Did not go. This is Brian Runge.
It was a great play by Escobar to end the Mariners' 3rd inning. Taking a hit away from Jack Wilson.
Center field, backing up Gutierrez. That thing was smoked. 2 outs.
Had it in his back pocket.
Well, he got halfway down the first baseline.
We'll take a look at our CenturyLink high-speed pitch. With the man into the 90s. There's rookie Eric Thames now. Thames with a base hit to right and bounced into a double play. To left field, backing up Robinson. Turned him around and makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning. Nice job by Vargas. 6 in a row retired. Home 4th coming up. It'll be the top of the order. Ichiro Gutierrez and Ackley.
New ball game in the bottom of the fourth inning. We're all tied up. Meantime, Boston with a double dip today, hosting the Rays in game 2 of that double dip. Eric Bedard on the mound. Desmond Jennings steps up in the 5th, rips a solo shot off of Bedard. That's way over the monster. His 5th of the season, and it's the final 6-2. The Red Sox fall back upstairs. To you, Dave.
All right, Angie, thank you. 6-6 ball game. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Top of the order for the Mariners. Great job coming back after being down 6-0 after a half inning. Mariners get 3 on the board in the 2nd and duplicate that number in the 3rd. Wells and Oliva go back-to-back homers in the 2nd. Javon Robinson, first time at home, hitting right-handed, delivers a 2-run single. And Kyle Seager gets his first Major League RBI with a base hit to left, and that tied it up. Here's Ichiro, fouled out the 3rd, grounded out the 2nd.
You're busy with those markers over there, man. You got a lot of action going on.
Technicolor, baby.
Way to stay on top of it. That's why you get paid the big bucks, bud.
Oh, Mills is out. Another left-hander comes in. We'll look at Luis Perez.
Something tells me he throws 95.
Nice contrast, right?
He was getting loose with 92 on that first pitch. And there's 93 working his way up there. Look at the numbers for Mills tonight. 70 pitches for him, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 runs, all of them earned on 6 hits.
That's almost like his last start. Almost identical numbers.
Numbers for Perez, a 3.86 ERA, 39 2/3 innings pitched for him, 34 strikeouts to just 13 walks. Opponent's average 277 off of Perez.
Ichiro in an 0-2 hole. Ground ball to Lynn. One out, second time Ichiro's grounded out to Hill, beg your pardon. Hill throwing to Lynn. One out here in the 4th. Luis Perez, born in Guayaquil, Dominican Republic, lives in Monte Cristi, the Dominican. 6', 160. First year in the bigs. Undrafted free agent signee, July of 03 by these Blue Jays. Franklin Gutierrez, the hitter, he struck out twice today. Two hopper down to Laurie. 2 outs. 2 down here in the 4th, and multiple sclerosis that stops people from moving. The National MS Society's Bike MS Ride, presented by Point B, is turning moving into a movement. Accept the challenge and join us with the best supported 2-day bike ride in the Northwest on September 10th and 11th. Register online at bikemsnorthwest.org. Justin Ackley, base hit to left his last time. He scored on the Robinson RBI single. He's also struck out 1 for 2. Outside.
Stays in there on those lefties good, doesn't he? Nice soft front foot on his take.
He and Carp both.
They both do, yeah. They stick their belly button up on the plate and go to hacking, man.
Ackley, 255 hitter against left-handers, and Carp 379 entering tonight. Carp's on deck. One to Ackley, 3-1. Ready to get aggressive here. 3-1. Pitch is way outside. The ball 4 brings up Mike Carp. 2 out, 1 on. Carp on the season has 6 home runs, 3 against left-handers.
2 of the 3 were on 0-2 pitches. The one that hit the dead center field in Arlington was on an 0-2 pitch.
The one into the grass?
Yeah. And then last night's on an 0-2 pitch.
That's when you know you're seeing it right there.
Yeah. They make a mistake and just hammer it.
Like one to Carp. Base hit the center, and it was a bullet. He scored twice, extended his hitting streak to 16, best in the majors. Texas 5-1 at LA, at Anaheim in the 5th inning. Breaking ball for a strike. So here's your 0-2 count to Carp with a man on, 2 outs. Struck him out. The Mariners are going here in the 4th. Still locked up at 6-6. This is brought to you by AT&T. By Money Tree, looking for a loan with more time to repay. Apply for a Money Tree payday loan online at moneytreeinc.com. By Jeep, we don't just make SUVs, we make history. And by Budweiser, official beer, the Thirst Inning. Great times are on deck. Grab some buds. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and Jay Buners. We enjoy a gorgeous view from West Seattle looking at downtown. Jason Vargas pretty much took a standing 8 count in the 1st inning.
It's all right.
And the boys got him back.
He bounced back, though.
That's it.
Came out for the bell.
It's Bautista 1-1.
He's been awfully careful, Mr. Bautista.
Can't say that I blame him. He's walked in twice. 2-1.
Big boy, see what you got. Nothing.
2-2.
Couple of cutters inside. What do you think? Change up here?
That's what he did last time.
I don't think he gives into him.
Why would you?
Adam Lind on deck. Payoff
back
pitch.
inside.
Oh. Oh, third time Bautista's trying to walk.
Oh, good pitch. Cutter on the inside corner and didn't get the call.
Thought it was where it crossed the plate. Come on. Come on, Tim. Give it to our guy.
6 runs, 6 hits, an error for Toronto. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Mariners. Mariners return 1 double play. 2 would be good right here. Strike 1, Adam Lynn. 0 for 2. Bautista back safely. Foul ball past first base coach Torrey at Louisville.
Torrey down there, huh? Mariner for a little bit. Good guy.
Bautista with the lead, 0-2 the count. Base hit. Bautista will hold at second.
Wilhelmsen up in the Mariners' pen. They'll bring out Eric Wedge. He's not even going to wait. A solid line drive into right field. Go get him right now.
Tom Wilhelmsen picked up his first major league win last night, getting an early call here in the 5th. Couple of men on in a 6-6 ball game. Tender from the greater Phoenix area, who's back on a second stint with the ball club. Got his first major league win last night. He talked about it after the game last evening. Our Geico quote.
Feels good, you know. Feels real good. Waiting a while for it. You know, I felt real good. I threw a pen earlier today, and I felt real good leaving the pen. And you know, my time came, and I was able to throw strikes and get out and get our guys back in, do what they do. You know, Cortez came in, shut the door, and then I was able to get in and get out, and then we got a couple runs, and the league does what he does, and you know, dominates.
Tom Wilhelmsen last night, threw a 1-2-3 8th, a couple of ground balls and a flyout. And in the bottom of the 8th, the Mariners got back-to-back home runs from Karp and Wells to put the game on ice.
How about that, a bartender, huh?
Isn't that great?
Bartender to getting your first major league win. I guess it helps when you're throwing 97.
Which is what he was doing last night.
First batter.
He's got a nasty hook too.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Sorry to step on your toes there, Doug, but he's got nasty stuff. Man. That's a great. You always love a story like that. Some kid coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's what Jack Zaremczyk and company had seen him be Had heading before it. He's been out of baseball, bow tie time.
I like it. I like it.
Mike and I were talking about this earlier.
Open that plate up, man. Nobody
go.
pitches inside anymore. And when you get your, handed to you and guys are back-legging you, I don't see anybody getting dusted anymore.
What are you talking about? You just saw it.
Yeah, but that wasn't on purpose. you know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about an undressing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
2-0. 2 men on, nobody out. Look out, look at the bat.
That is quality. That's
a good
Olympic
throw.
right there.
That's the winner. That is the clubhouse leader right now.
Measure that one. Tomorrow you guys got to come out and get the tape out on that.
That's the longest cuss through one on the
Put
right
an X
side.
out there.
Was Junior put the police tape?
Yeah.
That's the longest throw of the year.
That's impressive right there.
Look.
At least you know you're staying through the ball. You didn't hook it into the stands.
And I like how the boys played Eddie Money's Baby Hold On to Me after the bat was thrown. Nice. Good touch here in the ballpark. 2-1.
Did you ever do that? Get in a cage and just try to throw the bat down?
Yeah, that was
the
a
length
drill.
Of the cage.
That's a drill I used to. Yeah, because sometimes I get out and around the ball in order to help me get that slot, kind of the slot drill. I try to throw the bat back up in the middle. More at a down angle, though, not to the back of the net. I wanted to kind of go down towards the bottom of the net. But I would do that with the Frisbee, too. And that's a lot of the same drills that a lot of the kids are doing right now with the 16-year-old team. And some of the softball coaches out there and various coaches out there. It's a great drill. It's like the knob of the bat drill with the front soft toss.
I was amazed how difficult it was to do it. The first time that I ever tried it was
It's not easy.
Playing in Tampa against the Rays, struggling.
Payoff pitch. Look, he threw it again. Oh, my goodness. Seager.
Come on, make the play.
And then Olivo, he got hit by the foul ball. Holy mackerel. What a Keflas, and Olivo's really hurt.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened to Olivo because I was watching the bat, but take a look at it. Oh, right on the chin.
Wow. And it's Seager and the third base umpire, Corey Blazer, getting out of Dodge. Is it every game that we see Miguel take a shot? It's unbelievable.
Eric Wedge laughing now.
There's one catcher to another.
Yeah. But Matt Stairs took me in there and told me the same thing, getting around the ball.
Right.
And the first couple times, I mean, it was like throwing it at the on-deck circle.
Mm-hmm.
And it made a difference. You get a real good feel for the bat and throwing the barrel down the line.
Plus, you got to be soft to the front side in order to get everything to work together. It's a great drill.
Yeah.
Rob Nodine, assistant trainer, out with Olivo as he tries to walk it off. Boy, that's some shot.
Yeah.
Another drill is going out and trying to hit a fungo, too. You'll be amazed at how many people cannot hit a fungo. I think it's easy. Just throw it up and hit it.
It's not that easy?
No, man. If you're not staying through the ball, you just roll over Beethoven, man, all day long. Smother.
Well, he must be okay because Olivo was smiling. Eric Wedge was smiling. I give him a chance to catch a couple, shake those cobwebs.
Well, you do drills. I think it was off the tee with the fungo. Or was it soft toss drills?
It was front soft toss with Uncle Lee, our hitting coach.
And why did you do that? Why did you use a fungo?
Just because it made me feel like I had unbelievable bat speed and coverage, and it made me slow down because there was no room for error. If you hit one bad with the fungo, you're picking up another fungo.
Right.
But it just made me stay soft. I couldn't overswing, but mainly it was just to feel that bat speed and feel the ball jumping because the ball jumps off that fungo.
That's all the stuff that most people don't get a chance to see. They just think these guys come out and take BP on the field. All that stuff's happening in the cages.
3-2 pitch. Walked him. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Going to bring up Colby Rasmus. He's already done damage with the bases loaded back in the first with a double to right. Wilhelmsen walks his first batter. World of trouble now for the Mariners. Nobody out, bases loaded. Gets away, that'll get a run. 7-6.
Goes into the dugout.
Scoring is Bautista. Everybody else moved up. Wild pitch.
I'll say there's not much you can do as a catcher when somebody spikes a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. You expect some of the breaking balls or changeups to be in the dirt, but not a fastball. And when you're throwing 96, 97 miles an hour, you don't have much chance to get in front of it.
And you're getting blocked out by the left-handed hitter, too.
7-6 Toronto. Still nobody out. 1-0 pitch to Rasmus. 2-0. Adam Lind at third and Encarnacion at second. Back 2-1. 3-run double. It's right field by Rasmus, his first time up, second time up. Popped up to Jack Wilson at shortstop.
Mariner pitchers tonight, 5 walks for them, 3 of them have scored.
It's not a good percentage, is it?
No.
2-1. Speed pitch, fouled off.
I think he got drilled again, man. You want to be a catcher, huh?
No, I don't.
No, me either.
They earn their keep.
He's a gamer, there's no doubt about that.
2-2 here to Rasmus. Breaking ball, and it is fouled.
I think he ended up with another one there.
3 in a row. Miguel Olivo has won one.
Take the target off, huh?
Really? Two-two pitch. Pretty well struck. Center field. Gutierrez getting behind it. Runner at third is Adam Lind. Here's a throw home. It is cut off by Karp. 8-6 Toronto. 4th RBI of the night for Rasmus on the sac fly. That's his first since coming over to the Blue Jays. That's the first out. So bring up Brett Lawrie. RBI single and a ground out tonight.
Let's go, Brett. Come on, bud. Go for lightly, bud.
Top of the 5th. This looks like double figures is going to win this game tonight.
Aaron's back. Aaron's back.
2-0.
Come on, Brett. Good eye, Brett.
3-0.
He was sharp last night. He is not sharp tonight. 16 pitches, 9 balls, 7 strikes.
The only thing he's got over has been his off-speed pitch.
Yeah.
He threw 9 pitches last night. 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Ball 4. That wasn't close. Wilhelmsen. 3 batters, 2 walks. Sandwich in between the sacrifice fly.
Well, right now Eric Wedge is going to leave it up to him. Nobody throwing in the Mariners' pen.
Don't want to burn out the bullpen.
No. Well, getting a call now.
Shows you what we know.
Maybe Navarro down there. Going to get Aaron Laffey up second, maybe the 3rd time. Carl Willis coming out to buy some time. 23,089 on hand. What a contrast from last night when Wilhelmsen was in control and pitched a 1-2-3 eighth inning. Different story here tonight. A walk, sacrifice fly, and a walk. So Aaron Laffey warming up. 1 out. Mariners have a chance to get a double play and get out of this thing from Aaron Hill, but Aaron Hill's shown some pop here tonight, hitting a 6th home run. 2-run shot in the first off of Jason Vargas. That one gets through. Olivo into the stands. Another wild pitch. Runners at second and third now.
It's another fastball that he spikes 95 miles an hour this time.
Couple of wild pitches here. Been costly. 8-6 ball game. Mariners are going to have to fight their way out of a hole again. One. Breaking ball. In there. Strike 2.
Go, Aaron.
1-2 pitch to Hill. And deep to left. Robinson going back. He's got a track. He's on the track. Makes the catch. Scoring easily as Encarnacion. 9-6 Toronto. RBI Hill, his 3rd of the night, 44th of the year.
Wild pitches costing Wilhelmsen. And when they're fastballs, it's on the pitcher. You can't expect a catcher to block pitches like that. Our good friend Roger Hanson, remember Roger?
Buck.
Yeah, that's what he said to me all the time.
Put on the button by Aaron Sebia. Coming around as Laurie. Throw by Robinson. Not in time. Throw to second. Is safe. Miss it. Drop the ball. A good aggressive base running by JP Aaron Sebia.
It was a tough throw to handle for Ackley. I think with Seager, when he got it, there's no reason for him to bounce it unless he didn't have a good grip on it. And you take a look at the slide, he has it, his glove is open. You can see him trying to fight back there, and he just pins it and rolls the ball right out the back of his glove. It's a good slide by Aaron Sebia. I think if he'd been able to catch the ball in the air, he could have his glove turned the other way.
Smack it down, get it out.
How about the bottom half of the order for the Blue Jays? They are really rampaging. And we'll discuss that when we come back. A 10-6 Toronto lead. 10-6 the lead now. As the Blue Jays will be sending their 8th hitter to the plate here in the 5th inning. Aaron Laffey, the 3rd Mariner pitcher.
Aaron's number ERA to 3.48. 41 in the 3rd innings for him. 24 strikeouts to 15 walks. Opponent's average 296. For Aaron, he'd gone the first 3 months and was just dealing out of the pen, and then he went through a rough stretch a couple of weeks there, and that's why his numbers are up where they're at. For the longest time, his ERA was around a 1.7. It looks like Rob Nodine, he's working on his finger or his glove.
That was a couple of minutes ago.
I saw the spike go into his glove. That's
what if
finger.
He got his index finger hanging out?
Yeah. Little spike mark.
Back to live action. 2 outs. Runner at second is Aaron Sebia. The hitter, Junel Escobar, the leadoff man, his 4th plate appearance here. Here's what happened to Ackman.
Little blood on the finger.
Battle scar on the glove, too. I like it.
Is that a play?
I wonder if he'll go on the DL for that.
These young guys, no chance.
You want that second base spot, baby.
No chance.
4 runs here in the 5th by Toronto. 2 outs. 0-2 to Escobar with a runner at second. Bottom of the orders. Runner position 6 through 9. Rasmus is driven in 4. He's batting 6 in the 7-hole. Laurie's driven in a run. 3 for Hill in the 8-hole, and Aaron Sebia is driven in a run. One and 2. Mariners are going to have to fight their way back. They were down 6-0 after 1, tied it in the 3rd after getting 2 in the 2nd, 3 in the 2nd, and 3 in the 3rd, tied the score up. Fouled off. Now Toronto's exploded for 4 more here in the 5th. Laffey trying to put an end to the damage here in the 5th.
Keeping his pitches down, everything down in the zone. Trying to get a ground ball and get off the field.
One, 2. Zach Wilson stays with it, stumbles, throws. That's a heck of a play by Carp. Second night in a row, we've seen him do a nice split out there to come up with a very important out. 8 men to the plate. Toronto scores 4 times, and they blow it up into a 10-6 lead. But the Mariners here as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and rally fry times could really use them now.
All the way from Idaho. Rally fry, 7.5 hours from Caldwell, Idaho. This family shows up, and the kids are here with their first Mariner games at their first Mariner games because they took care of all their schoolwork. And what did they want? They wanted to come to the Mariners. So Pops put them in the car. 7.5 hours later, there they are.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Kids Jacob, Aubrey, and Justice. Are we there yet?
How many times have you heard that? Here's Casper Wells. 1 for 2 with a home run. And they're going to chow down. There's a strike called against Wells. 0-2. Luis Perez continues. Came on in the 4th inning. Their starter Brad Mills. Strike 3 called. Quick dismissal of Wells here in the 5th.
That was jelly.
Back-to-back strikeouts with Luis Perez to bring up Miguel Olivo. Rangers pouring it on the Angels. 7-1 in the 6th. Josh Hamilton 3 for 4.
They any good? 2
runs scored and an RBI. Michael Young 3 for 3, 2 runs, 3 RBIs.
How about that guy? Mr. Everything. Okay, we want you to DH this year. Okay.
Now he's playing third with Beltre on the DL.
I mean, what a luxury to have, huh?
Yeah.
Strike 1 to Olivo.
And you know Beltre has got to be hurt because he don't come out of the lineup.
Exactly.
No way.
He's having a good year for the Rangers, too.
Yeah, he keeps pulling that hammy, man. Tried to play through it and came back too soon. It's amazing what that heat will do. Keep you out there because you feel loose and then on the old hamstring.
That about covers it. Olivo behind 0-2. Toronto in the 1st inning sent 9 men to the plate, 6 runs on 4 hits. 5th inning sent 8 men to the plate, 4 runs on 2 hits. Olivo's gone.
Perez found his slider.
That's pretty nasty
right
there.
3 straight strikeouts now for Perez.
A split?
I think it was a split.
Yeah, he was digging into his glove right there.
I want to send our best to Neil Stover. He's interned with us here this summer, head basketball manager at Washington State. He's going back to school. Good luck to you, Neil. Javon Robinson gets into one deep to left. Things going back. Can't make the catch. Robinson in the 2nd. And he'll hold there. With Trayvon Robinson having a good night. 2-run single in the 3rd. And a 2-out double here in the 5th.
Goodness for padded balls, huh?
We've seen a lot of Trayvon hitting left-handed, but right-handed. Gets a pitch in the middle of the plate, aggressive. Just watching Perez get ahead of the guys with fastballs and then go into his off-speed pitches. He jumps on a first-pitch fastball that hits the fence.
It's good hitting right there. 2 quick outs.
Ames banged into the wall last night. Well, I want to thank Neil Stover for all the work he's done for the quick, instantaneous information grab that he's been able to do for us during the course of the summer. Hey, how many times? When was the last time the Mariners went back-to-back?
Neil's
home
scrambling.
runs. He's scrambling. There he goes. Good job, Neil.
Yep.
Good to have you with us.
Yeah, good luck.
Kyle Seager, last time up. RBI single to left, his first major league RBI. Give the Mariners a 6-6 ball game. Two-note count to Kyle Seager. will score Robinson easily. 10-7 ball game. 2 RBIs tonight for Kyle Seager. And ahead in the count, 2-0 and delivered.
2-out lightning right there, Michael. I like it.
It's been fun watching all these young guys. You look at this game tonight, the young guys right in the middle of all of it. Ackley, Karp, Wells, Robinson, and now Seager with his second base hit. Couple of RBIs.
Both teams at the bottom of the order have been stepping up.
Yes, they have. Spots 5 through 8 if accounted for the Mariner runs. Two RBIs for Wells, 1 for Olivo, 2 for Robinson, and 2 for Seager.
And the color just continues over there on your book, man. How do you keep up with all that?
Trial and error from years ago.
You learn something new every day, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here.
Trial and error, my man. Aaron Seaby, a quick word now with his pitcher Perez. Started for Brad Mills. John Farrell started with just 3 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs. Perez got a quick 2 outs, has given up a double and a single. Jack Wilson, he finds a whole base hit. Seager will hold at second. Well, these Mariners are battling back.
He's swinging a hot bat too. Got robbed his last time up.
Mariners came in over their last 3 wins, hitting .298 for the month, hitting .286.
Shoots it through the right side of the infield. The Mariners now with 9 hits in the game.
I'll tell you, if Hill would have came up with that one, somebody would have been a little upset right there after the last one. Yes, Michael, very nice with the rally fries. I like it.
You're good.
Take care of it.
You're the man. All for me too, huh?
That's right.
And I will crush every bit of this.
The old
keep Dave Valley away right now.
The problem is Jay is still a little flat right here. If you're going to be up here in the booth with us, we got to fatten you up, man. Otherwise, it just doesn't look right.
Well, thank you. I'll work on
Mix
it right
in the
now.
burger too.
I know you can.
I'll bring it up. I'll crush that too. Bring it on. You guys got some pull around here. Yes, I knew I couldn't keep
Pretty
you
good.
out.
They're hot too.
I like it.
Oh, they're solid.
Pulling a couple for between innings here.
Nice. Look, between innings, this is crush it now. What are you talking about? Thank you. Cheers.
2-0 is the count. Itra looking to get on the hit parade. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Two-out bunt attempt. Can he beat it out? No. Inning over.
Perez bounced off that mound, didn't he?
Did a nice job, but some nice hitting by Robinson and Seager. Get a run on the board. It's 10-7.
sixth inning. Hi, friends. Angie Menting here at the Northwest Ford Sports Desk. The good news is everybody here at Safeco Field, I don't think is going to run into any traffic. Sounders traffic, because they're already done across the street. Sounders taking on the team from Guatemala, Comunicaciones. In the 61st minute, Freddie Montero puts a beautiful ball into Mike Visita, who takes a touch and fires a strike to the far post. Visita would add another one. The Sounders win 4-1. Dave, I know you're worried about getting out of the garage. You're going to be fine, honey.
I appreciate that. I got caught in soccer traffic the other day. Thank you, Angie.
That was very nice. Say that again 3 times, Angie, real quick. I'm impressed.
2, 3, and 4 coming up here for the Blue Jays in the 6th. New catcher is Josh Bard. And Miguel Olivo took more than enough punishment tonight behind
3
the
in a
dish.
row. 3 pitches in a row.
There's Thames fouling one off. Thames, Bautista, and Lind here in the 6th. Mariners get a run on 3 hits, leave a couple in the 5th. 10-7 ball game. Carp can't get it. Base hit. Thames.
This is
2 hits.
hitting barrage tonight by
Hasn't
both
it?
teams, huh? We're going to run out of outs, one team here before too long.
Kid's got a nice looking swing.
It does.
Now here comes Bautista. He's walked 3 times, twice he scored. Major League home run leader. He led the majors in that category a year ago with 54. Josh Bard, the new catcher.
He only got 3 since the All-Star break, though, huh? But still, that's 34. It's not a bad number to be sitting on, huh?
He went for a 5 for 36 stretch where he couldn't buy anything.
And then you know as well as I do, he's going to get hot again. Well, it's just wait till you leave Seattle.
And that's the trick. You look at it, he's walked 3 times and scored twice.
At least he's taking his walks.
He's taking his walks.
Yeah.
And I don't blame the Mariner pitchers for pitching around him and making him take his walks, but you have to get the guys out behind him, and they haven't been able to do that tonight.
Uh-oh. Deep drive way deep left field. Traveling out of here off the scoreboard. Oh, brother.
It's a good thing we talked about it, huh?
35th home run. RBI 78-79. He can put on a show. What a screamer that was. 12-7 Blue Jays.
I hate to say it, but that was a bomb.
Oh, man, does he hit him.
Well, it's right in the middle of the plate. He doesn't miss many of those.
Wow.
438 feet. Had that sound, didn't it?
About as crispy as these flies.
Wow. Lind with a swing and a miss. First home run tonight for Toronto.
He's got a good idea, doesn't he?
Yes.
I think it's safe to say it hasn't been a fluke.
No. Jose Bautista and a 1-1 pitch. Bautista, first player in the top half of the batting order to drive in a run, and he has scored 3 times tonight. Top half of the order, he's the first one to drive in a run. Center field for Gutierrez. One out, 2 runs in, 12-7 Toronto. Monday, August 29th, Angels will be back. Mariners and Senyo will honor the rich heritage of Japanese baseball in the Pacific Northwest. First 15,000 fans are going to get a Mariners rally towel thanks to Senyo. For tickets, visit mariners.com or any Mariners team store. Here's Encarnacion. 2-0. Three and 0 to Encarnacion. Most runs the Mariners have given up since July 24th at Boston. A 12-8 loss to Tim Wakefield. Walked on a 3-1 pitch. Encarnacion is aboard. Let's check in again with Angie Menton.
Hey guys, we just saw Bautista go deep. Nobody behind him leaving the yard though. Curtis Granderson and Mark Teixeira played roles in the Yankees win over the Royals. By the way, Albert Pujols did go deep for his 30th home run of the season. 11 straight years for Big Albert. Wow.
Supreme talent, that's for sure.
That guy's good.
Saw Tommy get 599 and 600 last night.
What a great guy. Could have happened to a better guy.
Bautista, boy, he's been on a rampage his last couple of years. 54 last year. He's got his 35th here tonight. Colby Rasmus has had a fine evening, driving in 4 runs, 1 for 2.
Watching some of the other shows and listening to the radio.
Oh,
Is it even a debate? Tommy's a Hall of Famer, isn't he?
Hands down. How do you hit 600 and not get in the Hall of Fame?
Exactly. What's the debate?
And his career
about?
average is up there too. He's got to be 280 plus.
I don't think there's any question.
Right. I agree with you. I
remember what was a couple years ago. Minnesota picked him up. He was kind of having trying to find a job, and goes out and hits 25 for him coming off the bench. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I mean, where are you going to go find a left-hander to throw up 25 for you?
In that ballpark.
Yeah, exactly. He just keeps doing it and doing it and doing it.
Brett Lawrence had a good game, 1 for 2 in RBI, couple of runs scored. Seven walks, 5 have scored for Toronto. Jim, tell me, 277 lifetime average, 600 home runs. And your point is what? He's going to the Hall of Fame. Come on.
I think that's a slam dunk. First time.
You must have heard the same stuff I did. I'm walking around the house going, why are you having this discussion?
Almost 1,700 RBIs. He'll be there by the end of the year, probably. Well, what it was is people thinking of him as a DH. I think is the big.
That's going to find its way into right field.
That to me is almost like saying Edgar should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I think it's ridiculous. It's a position in the American League. It's
so
been
you're going to penalize a guy
time.
because he can buggy whip, drive in runs, and be in the lineup day in and day out, show your versatility.
And the award is named after him. And he can't get in the Hall of Fame. Edgar Martinez.
No respect.
By the way, Tommy at the moment at 1,662 RBIs. 38 on the season in 64 games. Aaron Hill, this is another long inning for Toronto. End right here. If a play could be made, Bart's got a chance. No.
So they're saying Tommy had 310 home runs as a first baseman. That ought to do it right there.
Another 93 as a third baseman. 403 of his 600.
You know what? I forgot he played a little.
He broke in as a third baseman.
Yeah,
93 home runs. 194 of his home runs as a DH.
All right, so that's a slam dunk.
It is for me.
7th man to the plate here for Toronto in the 6th. They sent 8 men to the plate in the 5th, 9 in the 1st.
Everybody doing the math on that one. He has 4 pinch hit home runs too. That should round it out to 600.
I'll take your word for it. You ain't, isn't it?
On the hill.
All those fries, buddy.
Look out, that's trouble. Down the line. Coming around is Encarnacion. Throws cut off. 13-7. RBI Hill, his 4th of the night. Encarnacion scores, moving up as Laurie.
There's been a couple of flares out there, but the Blue Jays are stinging it tonight.
Or Willis, another visit, getting frequent flyer mileage.
Yeah, wearing
He's
out a path.
He is. Right across that line. Telephone to the pen is getting warmed up too tonight.
Yeah, Lukey. He's going to crank it up now.
13-7. 13 runs, 12 hits, an error. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Mariners.
Class act, Tim McClellan.
Yep.
Love that guy. Great umpire. Home plate umpire. Been around a long time. Good man. Got a great strike zone.
Here's Aaron Sebia, 1 for 3 with an RBI. 8th man to the plate. Skies it. Gutierrez.
Those feet moving, that a baby.
He's there. 8 men to the plate. 3 more runs for the Blue Jays. On 4 hits. Leave a couple. It's 13-7 Jays. Sixth inning. Time for a Banner Bank Building to the Future. And if you keep an eye on the crawl at the bottom of your screen, we'll update you on everything happening minor league wise with the Mariners. Toronto, what a night they've had. The Blue Jays, 9 men to the plate in the first, 8 in the 5th, 8 in the 6th. Those are some big innings. The Mariners offense, they came from 6-0 behind to tie it. Now they're down 6 runs again. Gutierrez, Ackley, and Karp here in the 6th inning. Luis Perez continues. Strike one. Goody tonight 0 for 3. Strikeout, and ground out the third.
haven't seen from Perez. Haven't had a chance to see him pitch much, but he looks pretty sharp tonight. 93.
He's kind of quieted down the lineup, hasn't he?
Yeah, he really has.
Good. Maybe we'll talk about jinxing.
That's the way tonight's going.
Ball at 2 strikes. Rudy Ackley and Carp here in the 6th.
We're willing to do anything. It's kind of fun watching you try to write all that stuff down over there, Dave. You're going crazy there.
That's what we do.
Let's get it going again.
Then living Technicolor, let me tell you.
Run out of ink.
Bouncing the ball down to Escobar. 1 out.
Good looking young shortstops in there. Man. Kids can cover some ground.
This kid, Andrus, Texas, Ibar.
The
Angels.
I like the Mariners guy. I think Brendan Ryan is as good as anybody in this league.
There's no doubt.
For sure.
With a hose over there too, man.
Hopes to be back on the road trip. Adam Moore. Left side of your screen.
Adam Moore going to go out on a rehab assignment here before too long. He's coming
good
along good, man. I tell you, hard work in there. Kid's been hitting the weights.
He said he's been healthy his entire career. Gets up here to the big leagues. He's been banged up the last, 3 years.
It's good to see him laugh and smile, because I know when you're going through that early on, you almost feel like, man, my snake bit.
One of those things too, you see it with players at times, but for him, it looked like Adam was just starting to come around when we were in Tampa.
Starting to feel good about
hitting
himself.
the ball hard, and he blows out going into second base. And it's just, and you were just waiting, for that moment, and all of a sudden he has that week where it looks like it's coming together, and then he gets hurt, and he's had a tough time staying on the field since then.
Three and 1 to Ackley. 1 out, nobody on. And Ackley will take his base. Second walk issued by Perez. Here's Carp. He extended his hitting streak. Major League leading 16. Base hit to center in the 3rd inning. Scored a couple times. 1 for 2. Ball 1 to Mike. On the strike.
Trump's got a little bit of that Tino Martinez swagger to him a little bit, doesn't he?
I was thinking about that earlier in the game.
Just about right at his setup.
That's a really good call.
Tino didn't crouch down like he did quite as much, but he had that same little bat swagger.
And it's a simple approach. Square up.
But that is him all the way right there. That little wiggle at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes that bat. Third baseman. They go around the horn. Safe. Carp beats it out. Laurie got it started to Hill. And Carp just beat it out in the booze you're hearing from the many Toronto fans in the ballpark.
Good hustle by Carp down the line. He runs pretty good.
Well, shatters his bat. It was actually a really good play, I thought, by Laurie, the third baseman for the Jays.
Some of the splinters as that bat hits the ground.
There's Casper Wells, 2-run homers, first at bat. 1 for 3. Wells and Olivo went back to back in the 2nd inning with the Mariners on the board.
Casper is now homered in 4 straight games. That was something watching Junior hit in 8 of them, wasn't it?
was amazing.
It was amazing. It was so much fun to watch.
A chance to watch him do it and Donnie Baseball do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, when you think about it, a lot of things have to line up right to be able to do that.
Well, this one lined up for Casper Wells. He drives this ball into the back of the bullpen, and you're right. It really has to. But when Kenny was going through that, it seemed like he could go deep just in every at bat in every game. And some of those pitches were tough.
One
off of
you remember
Willie
the one
Banks.
up over his head? I mean, literally at his shoulders. He got on top of it, hit it in the upper deck.
Yeah.
That was the most amazing of them. I still remember that.
And I think, if I recall, he just missed his ninth. And he hit it up in the corner of the Kingdome up there in the
Hooked
top
it foul?
right corner. No, it was in the corner out in right center. You know how the wall came up in the end, the blue tarp dead center? And he hit it right up into that corner for a double.
Put down to Lowry. Stays with it. Throws out Wells. Big league play. Brett Lowry.
He's a player, man.
Nothing across for the Mariners in the sixth. It's 13-7 James. Seattle Mariners baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Widmer Brothers Brewing. Brewing without boundaries. By Pizza Hut. Get any Pizza Hut pizza, any size, any toppings for an amazingly low price when you carry out. And by Jack in the Box. Come try the new Jumbo Breakfast Platter for just $2.99 plus tax at Jack in the Box.
Nicely done.
Thank you, sir. Very pleasant night here. 23,089 on hand. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and Jay Buhner. Josh Lukey takes over on the mound now, the fourth Mariner pitcher.
And Josh, the good news for him is since he's been recalled, his velocity is back. Early in the season, his fastball was down around 91 miles an hour, but since he's been back, he's 95, 96. And again, command for him. You look at his numbers. Just need to stay ahead of some hitters, use your fastball more, I think, early in counts as opposed to trying to.
15-8 will hurt you right there, though.
Yeah.
Strikes to walk.
Right.
See if we can stay out of the big inning. It's been the key for Toronto tonight. 9 men in the first. They scored 6 runs on 4 hits. Fifth inning, they sent 8 men to the plate, 4 runs on 2 hits. Sixth inning, 8 men to the plate, 3 runs on 4 hits.
Well, you know this kid's got great stuff because he's just dominated in the minor leagues. Different story here, though.
Line drive to center field for Gutierrez. So there's Randy Johnson's number from back in the day, Ken Griffey Jr.'s number from back in the day. Mariner fans sporting some good stuff here. We'll bring up rookie Eric Thames. Fly ball left field for Robinson. 2 outs. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners.
Big Rude.
He had some good years with this Toronto Blue Jays.
There's another future Hall of Famer right to the right of him.
And Alomar went in the Hall of Fame a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's right.
There's Bautista. He hit a rocket shot home run, his 35th off the scoreboard, in left center field. Last time up, he's walked 3 times and scored 3 times on the night. It even sounded good. And look how far it traveled off the scoreboard.
Love the way how he got to that front side, man. Locked that front leg out. Create some whip. Generating some bat speed, boy.
A lot of it.
Nice number, too.
That's right, your old number 19. 2-1.
From your stance, a slightly open stance, you would glide into the ball a little bit more, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't a back foot pivot guy. I was to a front side drag the toe like Edgar, like Kirby Puckett.
Yeah, but Edgar had a little bit of that front leg kick going on too. Not as much as Bautista, but he really loads it, man. He just looks like he can handle anything, anywhere, and if you make a mistake in the middle plate, which is what happened earlier in the game, that he is going to hammer it.
Little pigeon toe to keep himself in there. Little knee knock.
Payoff pitch with 2 outs. Base hit.
Plus he's strong to get that right there, get the head out.
95-mile-an-hour fastball. Right on the inside corner. Hammers it into left field.
He's been on base every time up here tonight.
There you go.
2-out base hit here. 3 walks, a 2-run homer, and a single. That's a line. There's Adam Lind.
It's having a plan and staying with it, that's for sure.
The middle. Zach Wilson's there. Throws out Lynn. That'll do it. Another base hit for Bautista. The Jays have 13 runs on 13 hits. Mariners need a touchdown. Need it quickly. Brought to you by Budweiser. This year, Budweiser will donate $100 to Folds of Honor for every home run hit in Major League Baseball. Visit Facebook.com to see how you can help support our nation's heroes. Kevin Crimmin.
He's rubbing it in, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Kev.
He deserves a Diet Pepsi.
Yeah. Absolutely. Good to have him down there with his wife and beautiful daughters taking in this ball game. Busman's holiday. Josh Bard gets one down to Aaron Hill. Josh's first at bat since replacing Miguel Olivo, who got banged around with more foul balls tonight than we've seen. I mean, for one night, for what, 4 innings. I mean, he took more shots in 1 point, 3 in a row.
Yeah, and I think maybe the one on the chin is the one that caught up to him. Get those cobwebs in there and trying to shake them off, and probably wasn't able to do it.
This kid Perez has thrown a nice ball game since coming on in the 4th.
He's definitely put the fire out for a little bit, hasn't he?
Sure has. Javon Robinson having a good night. 2 for 3, 2 ribbies.
That's his average up to 300 now.
First time at home we're seeing him bat right-handed.
I was asked today, somebody asked me today who I thought the left fielder for next year was going to be. Good luck with that one. Especially with the way these kids are playing now. Well, tough to pick one, isn't it?
With him and Wells, and you still got Peguero that swing. I mean, he's a player.
Possibly Hallman. When you get Smoke back healthy, I mean, there's a lot of guys. Yeah. That's going to be a fun competition.
That's
going
a nice
into spring training.
That's the way it should be.
I agree. I agree.
Nice to have that depth down there.
Unfortunately, you don't put up next guy, man. That's the way it should be. I'll keep those kids hungry. That's for sure.
And, you know, for those that there we go, another line drive off of his bat.
Thames can run it down.
That's a nice play right there.
2 outs.
But Peguero, since he's been sent down, he's been tearing it up again. Just like Carp did when he was sent down. That's what you want to see too. You know, it's rare
Don't
for
go
guys.
Down and sulk, go
well,
down.
it's rare, Jay. You know that you've had to do it. I had to do it, and most guys do, where they come up and you get sent back. But you have to at some point go down there and take care of your business so that you can get back here again and learn from the experiences that you've had so that you can use them when you come back.
Yep, you don't go down and start putting up numbers again. Go right to the bottom of the totem pole. Especially in the outfield right now with such a young talent pool right now with outfielders.
Don't forget Robinson can play center. Holman can play center.
We haven't seen Chang yet.
Forgot about him. Good call.
Yeah.
Still got Saunders. I mean, Wilson.
And then you got the other kid that's coming, a player to be named later from the deal to Detroit. Remember that from there was a player to be named later, and that was supposed to be today or tomorrow.
No, I don't.
They hadn't named him, but get out of here.
Oh yeah, no.
But that guy, whoever that guy is,
that guy,
a pretty good player too. TBA, you know.
It's good to be a TBA. Good chance, man.
Seager's driven in 2 runs, his first 2 RBIs of his big league career. Mr. Perez has given up just 1 run since coming on in the 4th inning.
And you got Willie Mo. We didn't even talk about Willie Mopena too. I mean, he's
in the fold. He can hit him a long way.
There's a guy who can give you a little sock in the middle of the lineup.
Oh, jeez. Right under the 5.
Speaking of sock. That'll leave a mark.
I'm not sure what that was all about. Looking up, he wants a fastball away, and he hits him right between the numbers.
Oh boy! That's not a good sound.
A little bruised lung action right there. It's getting up close to that. I remember when Tino, speaking of Tino again, when he got drilled. Remember that? And missed a couple of games because of that. Bruised lung.
That's really getting into dangerous territory.
I don't think you expect to get drilled in the back on a 3-1 pitch either, especially in a game where there's, as you were talking about earlier, Jay, 6 runs that the Jays are up right now.
All right, go out and talk to him a little bit. Give Seager a chance to collect his thoughts a little bit, catch his wind.
Bruce Walton, the pitching coach. Sean Camp heating up for Toronto.
Oh, I love it. Got him.
Big time.
Has no clue whatsoever. That's solid.
Popped up. Some room over there. Laurie, no, into the dugout. And Aaron Seabee give chase. Make sure you change things up and ride Sound Transit to work. You're going to save money and your sanity. Visit soundtransit.org for details. What was your best get?
I think it was the old eye black on the binoculars. We used to keep binoculars, you know, when you weren't playing, hand them around the guys. And, oh, check this out. Guy puts them up to his eyes and then has no clue, and he stands there on the top step for about an inning with eye black around his eyes like a raccoon. But I love the old hot foot days, and the King Dome was perfect for that.
Jack Wilson rides one deep down the line.
You guys remember the hot foot days?
I've seen him on the TV.
He used to be able to sneak. They used to have the bullpen right down the left field and right field line. Used to be able to sneak underneath the stands, cruise all the way down, all right, crawl down to the end, chew some gum a little bit, and kind of slide it up underneath with a little, whether it be a little Vaseline-soaked cotton ball or whatever it may be, and just shove it up back the heel. And then you take a coat hanger, put something on the end, light it, and stick it up under there. Man, I'm telling you what, it was solid. Guys coming out, coming unglued, running out of the field. I love that. You can't do that anymore. You can't sneak up on anybody anymore.
Not even close.
Just so you know, Dave.
Yeah.
My locker was right next to Jay's.
Hey, we had fun. We kept it clean. Yeah, right.
After about halfway through the first year, he and I had to come to an understanding.
This is my line right here.
Right, here it is.
You took a piece of tape and you brought it out. You said, okay, this is me. You stay right there.
Good move.
It was fun. You know, when you grind like you grind in the big leagues, man, you don't get too, especially with the Mariners. They travel so much. You got to keep it fun. You got to break it up. You got to have a couple practical jokers on the team. I mean, Norm Charlton was as crazy as anybody. You got to leave your mark from time to time. Keep guys loose. That's what it's all about.
0-2 strikes to Jack Wilson. There you go. Did not to Brian Runge.
Wow, very nice. Thank you.
2-2.
I used to always like, though, on getaway day, leave my mark on the shampoo bottles, put a little icy hot in there.
Oh,
so
brutal.
Really, it was the conditioner, and so the next team coming in got a little tingle. See, I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to use that stuff.
Hill gets another play. Goes out Jack Wilson. That'll do it for the Mariners. 7 in the books. 13-7 Toronto. Jays, they've had 3 huge innings. The first 6 runs, the 5th 4 runs, 3 in the 6th. And the Mariners did a valiant job to get back in it after being down 6-0 after a half inning. Since then, it's been all Jays. Encarnacion leads off. Rasmus and Laurie to follow. Second inning for Josh Lukey. Gap. Ichiro, though, cuts it off. Nice catch. Every major leaguer, he hopes to find their power stroke in the batter's box. Ford has theirs with the Super Duty 6.7 liter power stroke diesel engine. Slugging percentage isn't an issue with Ford Duty power stroke engine. Ford Super Duty, built Ford tough. Colby Rasmus, a 4 RBI night for this young man. Bases loaded, double in the first, sacrifice fly in the fifth.
Right on it.
One. Lukey gave up a hit in the seventh when he came on to replace Aaron Laffey. Center field for Gutierrez. 2 outs. There's Brett Laurie again. 2 for 3 in RBI. 2 runs scored. Ball one. Back up the middle. He's got a base hit. He's got his 3rd hit this evening. Brett Laurie. 1 for 4 last night. 3 hits tonight.
We were talking about it earlier. You said the same thing.
Yep. Kick and hit.
He gets a little jam shot up the middle, but he gets his hacks in.
He's got some definite plate awareness. There's no doubt about that.
Bring up another guy having a terrific night. 4 RBIs for Aaron Hill. Down the line, that is a foul ball.
Great call.
Corey Blazer makes a call right away. Just come right at him.
2-run homer in the first.
It's a good call.
That was a good call.
Two-run homer by Bautista in the 6th. Hill hit 1 in the first. Or 2. Mariners scored 2 runs in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. 0-2 to Hill. Back up the middle. Jack Wilson's there. Flips to Ackley. Did he get him? Yes, he did. Just got the force on Lowry. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Top of the order. Ichiro, Gutierrez, and Ackley. Mariners down 13-7.
Baseball on Root Sports is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment, gaming, and dining destination. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 50% or more on car insurance. And by Sterling Savings Bank. Visit one of the 178 branches or go to sterlingsavingsbank.com. Dave.
Angie, thank you. As we look at one of the quintessential shots of Seattle, Space Needle, and now Ichiro, 8th inning. Mariners got big work in front of them. Time running short here. Ichiro Gutierrez and Ackley against the new pitcher Sean Camp. Third pitcher this evening used by John Farrell.
Numbers for Camp: 4.83 ERA, 1-2 record, 5 holds on the year. High average against him, 317.
Ichiro bounces one to Hill. Been a busy night for Aaron Hill. 1 out. Bring up Franklin Gutierrez. Camp was on the mound for that Luis Rodriguez game winner back in April. Mariners were down 7-0. Strike one, Franklin. 0 for 4 tonight. Behind here, 0-2.
Did you have a long perilous streak in the outfield?
I did.
Yeah, I thought you did.
I'm not exactly positive how long it was, but
Franklin 735
I was
consecutive
looking at
error
that.
chance, which
That's
is an
pretty
American
impressive.
League record
That's
as he's
impressive.
rolling along. Yes.
here.
Darren Lewis holds the major league record at 938.
Wow.
That's hard to do because you can make a good throw, but if the ball
Bounces off
or
a
something,
helmet
yeah,
and kicks away.
yeah.
Or,
It's amazing.
a lot of things got to go right, bud.
Strike 3 call. Gutierrez is gone. 2 outs here in the 8th. That's the 3rd K tonight for Franklin. Hey, when you're traveling outside the Northwest this season, take the Mariners with you wherever you go. Subscribe to MLB.tv today. You'll see every Mariners game live or on demand on your computer and your favorite devices. Go to Mariners.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv. Baseball everywhere. Foul ball off the bat of Ackley.
What do you think of his swing? A little bit strange, I think, when you watch him. He kind of drifts forward, but his hands are always back.
He stays on the ball, though. That's the nice thing. He's got plate coverage. A little open, but
You were talking earlier. I can't remember
gets
which
to
hitter you
square
were.
pretty good.
Yeah, I can't remember who the hitter was you were talking about. But hitting against your front side, he always seems to have some sort of flex in his front leg. It's never straight.
Wow.
It reminds me, Wade Boggs used to do that.
That got it in a little bit, huh?
Just a little bit.
But see, he's got great plate coverage.
Right, but you would normally expect him to lock out on that front leg as he drifts forward. And he can generate some pop doing that. That's unusual, isn't
Line
it?
drive
It's unique.
Ooh.
Strike 3 call.
Way to go to jinx someone else again.
Sean
Back the other
Kemp
night.
We're doing good.
throws a 1-2-3-8. To the 9th we go. 6-run deficit for the Mariners.
Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
JP Arancibia leading off. Ninth inning, 13 runs on 14 hits for the Blue Jays with an error. 7-9-0 for the Mariners. John McDonald. Good swing of bat. He'll pick up for Yunel Escobar. John will stay on at shortstop. Arancibia picked up the RBI in the 5th inning. And that was a big inning. 4 runs on 2 hits. A couple of wild pitches in that inning. The center field backs up good. He makes the catch. Take a look at our Sterling Savings Bank game recap. Kyle Seager had a good night. He got hit in the back, but prior to that, reached base 4 times. A couple singles. Got his first major league RBIs. 1 out here in the top of the 9th, and John McDonald. Chance to swing the bat. Obviously a favorite among the Toronto fans who are here. McDonald, a .248 hitter, 2 home runs and 20 runs batted in. Base hit, Ichiro. Get it back in, a base hit, a pinch hit for John McDonald.
Ichiro looked like he was trying to throw him out at first base right there for a minute.
He gave it a thought. They're just racking up some hits.
15 hits now for the Jays.
The guy behind the scoreboard is going to have some sore hands.
Sore back too. Eric Thames, the rookie, has had a nice night. 2 hits, 2 runs scored.
Some nice plays in the outfield too.
Mike McCoy has come out on deck, so Batista's night is done.
Like 1-1. Mariners bottom of the 9th. Carp, Wells, and Bard. Ackley gets the lead runner. It's all they'll get. 2 outs. Root Sports is looking for the biggest Mariner fans in the Northwest, and throughout the season we're going to be going state to state to find the most passionate fans in our region. This month we want to hear from devoted fans in Idaho. So log on right now to rootsports.com. Show us what you got. Show us why you're one of the Mariners' ultimate Northwest fans. Mike McCoy, the hitter.
Luke has done a nice job too.
Yeah, he has.
Let's hope I just didn't jinx him. Stay consistent. There's a start. Way to go. Throwing 96 though, heavy ball.
Yeah.
Got some late movement on it.
It looks like he's been able to throw his breaking ball for a strike tonight. He's getting some work in. 38 pitches for him.
That's good. Get that confidence going. Young kid. Another good live arm in the bullpen. Seem like more and more of these kids nowadays, man, they're just electric. Some of that stuff coming out. Especially when you got a guy throwing 86, a starter, and all of a sudden you get a guy throwing 96.
Thames at second after the wild pitch. 1-1.
Money.
Saw McCoy a couple of weeks ago in Toronto. 0 for 2 as a pinch hitter. Two. Full count now. On deck hitters Adam Lind. Payoff pitch coming right here. Check swing. Eric Thames, he's at second base. High drive, left center field. Gutierrez with room. Calling off Robinson. Makes the catch. Last licks for the Mariners. Ninth inning coming up. Clark, Wells, and Bard down 6. Some really big innings tonight. Or Nissan shift to the bullpen. Second inning of work for Sean Camp. So John McDonald, we saw him as a pinch hitter. He takes over at shortstop. Yunel Escobar. So here's Mike Carp. Lead it off here in the ninth. Camp's second inning of work. He got a couple strikeouts in the 8th. 2-0 to Carp. That is hitting streak to 16 games. Second time up, singled to center. Scored a couple of runs. Carp, another base hit. Cut off out there by McCoy. So Mike Carp, a 2-hit night. And the hottest hitter the Mariners have.
And he knows his club down by 6 runs, gets a 2-0 pitch, fastball, middle of the plate. He is going to square that pitch up the way that he's going right now.
A lot to smile about over there, that's for sure.
He's having fun. So is Casper Wells.
Casper Wells with this, how about him? His fourth home run in as many games. Two-run homer in the second inning. It was the second game that the Mariners have gone back-to-back home runs. Wells fouls us off.
Can I grab that one from you? Put out my 2 fingers right there.
What a duo. Two hottest hitters the Mariners have, Carp and Wells. Another bat casualty.
Break a bat, homered in 4 straight games. You do not want to lose that one.
No. No way.
2 fingers. No, it's good. No problem.
I remember when I got a hairline crack and it was cracked in it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to put it aside, and tomorrow I'm going to tape it up and see if it'll still hold up a little bit. And you just try to milk that thing as long as you could, man.
You do. Hey.
I mean, you call it superstition, you call it whatever you want to call it, but when it just, for whatever reason, that bat just slots right in the hand. It feels good.
How much did you get out of it afterwards?
Usually a blow up. You hit it and just whirly bird out. Same thing right there. It's worth the risk of a chance, that's for sure.
Now and then they'll hang in there for a few ABs.
Yeah,
They'll maybe pick up another knock for you.
I've actually tried to put super glue in there and then tape it up real good. Do just about anything.
To keep a run like that going,
heck yeah.
You know it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carp's aboard. He's got 2 hits tonight. Hitting streak extended to 16 games. Mariners have hit a couple home runs. Wells a 2-run shot and a solo from Olivo, who had left the game because of multiple injuries, and a very late punch out by McClelland on Wells. Second time that Wells has been caught looking tonight. It's 3 strikeouts for Camp. 1 out here in the 9th. Here's Josh Bart, his second at bat since taking over for Olivo. Olivo got the usual nicks and bumps, but then he took one right off the mask, right around the chin area. And on one sequence, he took he got hit 3 straight pitches.
3 in a row.
Inner part of the leg and the hand twice.
Two to Bard. Mariners have not scored since the 5th inning. The Seager RBI single to right with 2 outs.
Speaking of catchers getting beat up, Bard hanging in there the other night on a nice throw by Itchy to home and bare-handing it.
Tell you what, when Rob Nodine came out to sort of hold his head and talk to him, he was out on his feet there for at least 30 seconds. I mean, he didn't. I don't think he knew.
I think it was every bit of 30 seconds.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, he told him to count backwards in sevens, and he's like, I can't even do it normally. What are we talking about? He said, that's what I knew he was okay.
There's Bardo with a base hit. First and second with one out. Can't do it normally.
I can't do it when I got everything in there anyway. He goes, and by the way, your hair looks great.
Is that what he said to him?
He goes, that's what I knew he came around.
That's good. There's Trayvon Robinson. This young man's had a good night as well. A couple runs batted in. Single to left, double to left.
Up to 290.
And that was batting right-handed. Now turn around, bat left-handed.
3 hits last night. Has a chance to get 3 hits again tonight.
A good looking swing from the left side for being such a new deal for him.
Yeah, since 06. Counts 0-1. 2 on. Runs, 15 hits, 1 error for Toronto. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Mariners. Three of the last 5 games, the Mariners have had double-digit hits. Big improvement from early on this year.
Not often you score 7 runs and you can walk away with a possible L. Still got 2 outs, but.
Pitch to Robinson. And he's called out on strikes.
And he knew it.
Veteran Sean Camp has struck out 4 of the 7 men that he's faced.
Kyle has had a good night. 2 for 2 with a walk. Had to take one in the middle of the back his last time up.
Last hope here for the Mariners. Ball 1. There's 2 RBIs of his career for Kyle Seager. Toronto fans here in the building, as you can hear. Most of them seem to be on the third base side. 2-0. 2-1. Coming up tomorrow, Blake Bevan against Brandon Morrow. Morrow, former #1 pick of the Mariners. Chance to go against his old team. Excited about it? You bet. 2-1. Misses away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Zach Wilson's on deck. There's Brandon. He'll be going tomorrow. Kevin on Thames, and that'll do it. Toronto resounding win, 13-7. Hill with a 2-run homer, Bautista with a 2-run homer. A lot of damage done in the bottom of their order. Mariners were down 6-0, came back to tie it, and then the power of Toronto just took over. They are, after all, the 4th best scoring team in the American League.
One of those nights, Dave. You just have to put this one behind you. Come back tomorrow. Still have a chance to win the series tomorrow. Not Jason Vargas' night. I have to give him some credit after giving 6 runs up in the first. He tried to hang in there, but it wasn't his night at all. But I like to watch all the kids. The kids really had a good night tonight, Jay.
I'll tell you what, they didn't roll over and play dead, did they, Michael? They came out swinging it and jumped right back and came right back and answered right away in the bottom of the second with 3 runs, and then followed up in the third inning with 3 more.
Mr. Buhner, thank you for your
Thank you,
services.
boys.